So, hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the social media should have stricter age restrictions. So, the millions of teenagers are playing in a digital playground filled with the hidden dangers. So, 2021 reports reveals that 38.3% of the young Chinese internet users encountered the harmful content online from violence to the unrealistic wealth displays. So this is alarming, yet we often ignore it. So whether you are a parent, a teacher, or simply someone who cares about our future, so these issues it matters. So today I urge you to support the trigger age representations on the social media to protect our teens' mental health and safety. So why is early access to the social media so dangerous? So the first is the mental health. The studies show teens face anxiety, depression, and the cyberbullying from the constant comparison and harassment online. So the second is exposure to the harmful content. So the young users easily stumble upon the violence, the pornography, or the false information content they are not mature enough to process. So imagine a 12-year-old watching a video challenge that encourages self-harm without a stricter age gates. So these risks will only grow. So we must act now. Demand platforms like TikTok and Instagram to enforce the real age verification, not just self-report birthday. Educate teens and parents about these dangers. Together, we can build a digital world where teens explore safely, not fearfully. We've just seen how early exposure to the social media harms teens, from the mental health crisis to dangerous content. But here's the shocking truth. So the current age restrictions are failing to protect them. So let's break down why. The first one is the flawed system. So the 90% of platforms rely solely on self-declared ages, no verification. For example, Instagram only requires a user to click "I'm over 13," so the child could bypass this in seconds. The second one is data spills. The UK advertising watchdog found that over 80% of children lie about their age on the platform like Facebook. So this isn't a loophole, it's a gaping hole in their safety net. And the last one is ideal and reality. So the ideal system would use ID checks or biometrics. So, but today it's not. So nothing stops a 10 years old from pretending to be 18. So if we don't fix broken shield, so the risks we discuss will keep growing. So why do platforms use such weak age checks? So the answer is simple. Profits over protection, and the social media companies paralyze use growth and engagement, even if it means satisfying child safety. So the platforms like TikTok and Instagram thrive on addictive algorithms. So the most users, regardless of age, mean more advertising revenue. So a 2023 internal leak revealed teens under 13 derive 12% of daily active users. So besides knowing the millions of underage users exist, so the platform rarely enforces the bans. For example, when reported, TikTok took 30 plus days to remove accounts of 10 years old because they still generated content. So the company exploited the loopholes. So the EU's GDPR fines underage use, but the US has no federal law. So the result is a child banned in Germany but can sign up again via US VPN. So to protect teens, we must replace broken age checks with a real solution. So here's how the technology and the policy can work together. So the platform should be physical recognition and the government ID blending, like China's real name system, no more fake birthdays, just secure one-time verification. And the third-party tools like UT already exist. So this app confirms age without exposing personal data and proving safety and privacy can coexist. Lightband centers Cruz and Sanchez, so that this bill minimizes the strict age verification on all major platforms, and violators face heavy fines, so the finally putting teach behind the rules. But the technology alone isn't enough. Let's discuss how the education empowers teams to navigate the social media wisely. Beyond the technology and laws, the education is our most powerful tool. So let's explore how Finland leads the way and how parents can take action today. Since 2029, Finland has taught the media literacy as a core subject. So the students learn to spot fake news, analyze the online risks, and protect their mental health and skills as virtue as math or science. So what is the result? The result is the Finland ranks the top one in the Europe for media literacy. Even the 6 years old can debunk disinformation better than many adults. So for the parenting guide, it has three immediate steps. So the first step is a privacy checks. So which is teach teens to look down accounts manually. And the second step is a coastal or bark. The monitor screen times without spying. And the weekly digital dinner is to discuss online experience openly, not judgment. So when schools and family work together, we build a critical thinkers, so not passive scrollers. So the change starts with you. So whether you are a user, a parent, or the citizens, so here's how to turn concern into action right now. So when we as a user, you see the harmful content, you can report it in 30 seconds. Tap flags like underage users and platform must investigate within 24 hours. So when you as a parent join 50,000 parents demanding change, sign the change.org petition. It auto send Congress your names add weight to the movement. When you as a citizen, so legislators listen when voters speak. Use our script. Hi, I'm your name. I suppose the Case Act to verify social media ages. So would you sponsor it? Alone we are voice. So that together we are a roar that lawmakers cannot ignore. So this concludes our journey today, but the real work begins with each of us. So please remember, every report failed, every petition signed, every conversation start brings us closer to a digital world where teens explore safely, not fearfully. So thank you for your commitment to this critical course. Let's build that future together. So thank you. And here's the reference.